Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of This Little Life of Mine. I'm Tadine Nishanette, and this episode is entitled Gratitude. I am very grateful for the life I've had. It hasn't been an easy life, but I wouldn't be who I am today without the experiences and the people that were a part of those experiences. So I'm going to start with being grateful for the people that gave birth to me, the people that came together to create the person that I am or the being that I am, my mother and my father. Thank you so much for coming together when you did and for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say a special thank you to my Aunt Millie. You've been gone, so much of my life, but the short period of time that I had you, oh my gosh, it was so wonderful for me. I felt loved, I felt cared for, I felt nurtured. And I was a really little kid at the time, so you know that what we had was true, and that makes me know that your love for me was really true. So thank you for have existed. Thank you for existing long enough to have given me the love that you did. I carry it with me everywhere I go, and thank you. I love you and I miss you. Grateful for the fact that I was born in Jamaica. You know, it's a beautiful island. I don't get to go back as often as I want to, but I'm going to change that in the very near future. There was a lot that I learned there, even though I left when I was 11 years old. There was so much culture, there's so much beauty, and the food is amazing. Because I grew up eating everything made from scratch, I have carried that into my life, into my adulthood. So I do cook a lot from scratch. I hardly ever eat anything with preservatives and things like that. So I'm very grateful. Excuse me. I'm very grateful for the fact that I was born in Jamaica. To my hero in Jamaica, who's no longer with us as well, my amazing grandmother, Miss Eunice. Miss you, you were just, you're a wonderful example of what family was all about. You had quite a few of your grandchildren living with you, and you really didn't make me feel like an outsider. So thank you so much. You know, I learned so much from you. Because of you, I am able to go out into the world and learn new things so very easily. So thank you so much for the way you taught me. Thank you so much for the way you raised me. Thank you for just being there for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I miss you. I really miss you. I want to give shout out to the big D, Dallas. I always say Jamaica made me, but Dallas shaped me. I spent a lot of my formidable years in Dallas. Dallas is where I discovered my love for the arts. In the 10th grade, I ended up in theater class, which was a really cool, interesting experience. And then within that same year, I took choir, which I had taken choir in my junior high, but being in high school in the choir and show choir was just a really cool place to be. I know some people might think it was like nerdy and stuff like Glee, but I really enjoyed myself. I loved my dance teacher, Miss Chesser. You taught me a lot, and I really enjoyed my time with you. Not just that, but I made a lot of really great friends in Dallas. I love the educational system there. I love that the schools, and I guess it's not really like that anymore in most of the states that we're living in, but if it wasn't for the schools in Dallas, I would not have experienced the arts the way that I have, and I don't think I would have fallen in love with being a part of the arts the way I have. So thank you, Dallas. And then, of course, you guys know I lived in New York for a bit. That's where I met my ex-husband. I'm grateful for my time there. A lot of my siblings live there. It was a really interesting experience. I always say, Jamaica made me, Dallas shaped me, but New York, you tried to break me. But that's okay. I survived. I'm stronger because of you. And I'm grateful for all of the love of the people from New York. So thank you. Thank you. to the women that were a part of my upbringing. Thank you for sharing your homes with me, for giving me shelter. Thank you for being there, I know you didn't have to take care of me. You didn't have to have me in your homes. So I thank you for that. I know there were times that my dad would come and go, and you have this kid here who's not yours, and thank you for making sure there was a roof over my head. So thank you all so much. A special thank you to Trisha, because you came the closest to being the version of a mother that I needed. So thank you so much for being there for me. Especially after I got older and I didn't really. So I think I'll always need a mother. But after, when kids become a certain age, people don't really have to take care of them. So thank you for the relationship that we built together, and for the experiences that we had together. And for Keontae, thank you. And that leads into my siblings, my gratitude for my siblings. Half of you are like my first children, and that experience for me, even though when I was younger, I dreaded it, but it really did teach me how to be nurturing and caring and how to cook, because I had to make sure you guys ate well enough. Sorry for the earlier times where you were my guinea pig, where I was learning, but also thank you for being my guinea pigs and allowing me to develop my skills. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. To my friends, my old friends, my new friends, my current friends, my inactive friends, you guys are so wonderful. I'm grateful for every moment that was shared. If I ever said I loved you, I meant it, and I still do. Okay, so thank you all so much for being a part of my life, for always being there for me when I needed you to be there for me. For just existing. Thank you. To everyone who's supported me as a client, who's been a client of mine, your support means everything. I mean, without you guys, some bills wouldn't have been paid. Without you guys, I don't know where I'll be. So thank you so much for your patronage and for your referrals and things like that. And then, of course, to everyone who I haven't necessarily worked with, but know that I'm a good person, and you've referred me to people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I want to say also thank you to everyone that has been supportive in my fundraising efforts. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much. Keep it coming. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And then, so most of you know this has been like the hardest year of my life, of my adult life, really. So without the people that I'm going to mention, or the group of people that I'm about to mention, I really don't know how I would have survived this last year, honestly. From my advice givers to my financial supporters, because there were moments where I actually absolutely needed financial support. I want to say thank you so much, but special thank you to my Uncle Paul and his wife Lisa. You guys were there in the early days. You made me feel like I wasn't alone, when I was really ashamed to even say out loud where I was in life and what I was going through. A lot of people hadn't really known at the time that you guys found out that I was in the process, I was separated from my estranged husband, and working towards divorce. So thank you for allowing me the courage to tell you the truth. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to a few of my in-laws, Aunt Angel, Aunt Rita, and Noni Lucia. Thank you for loving me, even though you don't have to anymore. You guys, your words of wisdom and your unwavering support has just been, thank you so much. It's really meant the world to me. That you guys haven't really just thrown me to the side. Not that anyone else really has, but you guys don't have to really be involved in my life anymore, but you are, and I am so very grateful for you. So thank you so much. To my friends here in LA, oh, you guys, thank you. Thank you so much. You all came around at the right time. Like, you guys became confidants. You guys became supporters and fans and patrons. Some of you, but really, I don't know. This year, oh boy, just being able to be around such supportive people. It's been amazing. You guys have just been wonderful and great and kept it fun for me. You've also been shoulders that I've been able to cry on. You've been advisors, you've been therapists, you've been drinking buddies, you've been, oh goodness, you guys have just been everything. And thank you so much, and I'm so happy that I came to LA because I got to know all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then last but not least, to my MVP of this year. I could have grouped her in with my siblings, but this woman, and I can say woman now, I used to have to teach her how to write and read and stuff like that and spell, and I wanted to strangle her sometimes, but we grew up and now we're friends, and she was there when things were starting to fall apart in my marriage, and she listened to me without judgment. She was always there, supportive, and then when things finally went down, she became the big sister. She started taking care of me in ways that I never expected her to. She's really come through for me, and she keeps coming through for me day in and day out. No one has checked on me the way my baby sister has checked on me. No one has believed in me the way my baby sister has believed in me. No one has motivated me and has pushed me the way my baby sister has. Ugh. So, Yakisha, thank you so much for growing up the way you have. Thank you for coming with me to New Orleans and holding my hand through the crowd and making sure I was okay the whole time. Thank you for allowing me to fall apart on the times that I fell apart. And for picking me back up when I needed to be picked back up. I'm so, so proud of you and the woman you've become, the mom that you are, and the amazing sister that you have been. And mostly thank you for being my friend. I don't think I'll ever be able to make up to you the support you've given me this last year. Gosh, going on 2 years now, huh? But thank you for being there every step of the way. And I know it's not over, and it won't be over for a long time, but I honestly don't know how I would have gotten through it all without you. So thank you. And Keep holding my hand, sister, because I need it. But thank you so much. And again, thank you, all of you, so much for listening to me. I think I've gone through the list of everyone. I know I didn't really name specific names sometimes because I really don't know, people in privacy and stuff like that. But I am very grateful for all of you, Thank you for people that have come into my life, that are still in my life, and the people that are no longer in my life. I miss you, the ones that are no longer in my life, because you all were very important to me, are very important to me. And I'm grateful for the ones that still are. So thank you all so very much. You've been wonderful, and I look forward to chatting with you some more.